Hey guys, Bormac here for Geneforge, where we are entering the first town. Who are these serviles, and why are they not submissive towards me like they should be? Or at least how they're genetically programmed to be. I don't know, but we'll probably find out. So we were directed to see the head servile, which is not a headman. So I guess we gotta figure out where he is. Good for your feet. No one in there. No one in there. And here's the room. In my other playthrough I have made an unofficial storeroom. It's just wall to wall, full of crud I didn't feel like selling. Sucia, that's not the important person. Ooh, Leader Crowbar, there's the important guy. And Rhodus Blade. Is as muscular as a thod. She is a massive creature, all the more remarkable when you consider that serviles were not made for feats of strength. She notices how surprised you are by her physique. I am Rhodus. I am Rhodus. I am the Valkyrie Blade. I defend serviles here from all threats. She puts extra emphasis on all. If you mean us peace, I welcome you on behalf of myself and the Awakened. You are a Blade? What does that mean? It means that I defend serviles from all threats. I am the leader of the guard here, the first to fight. And with all threats we have faced recently, I am kept very busy. What sort of threats do you face? They are real creations, they are all around. They appeared recently, mysteriously, and they plague us. Leader Crowbar can tell you more about them if you are interested. There are also bandits. They are extra weight on a load too heavy to bear. I can help with your struggles. We had hoped that, when you Shapers returned, you could help us. But do not think your help will make us willingly return to servitude. There's a tribe of rogue servile bandits to the north. They are strong fighters, cunning. They raid us and take our food and weapons and wealth. They do not kill, but they take our food. This we do not need. In their raids, if you will kill them, if you have to kill them all to do it, so much the better. I can't spare the casualties. You have powers of a Shaper. You should be able to destroy them with no difficulties. All threats, even me. I believe that you wish to threaten us. I'm not some taker to believe that Shapers are always evil. But be warned, if you threaten us, your powers will not dissuade us from acting against you. Not much stronger than a guard servile, but still able to smoosh me right now. Here's the leader. Unlike the others, this servile does not fear you, or if he does not show it. He's clearly sizing you up, trying to figure out whether you are a help or a threat. The servile's under his care. He bows to you, a very short, sharp motion. All the time keeping his eyes on you. Finally he says, Welcome to our home. I am Leader Crowbar, proud, awakened, and chosen leader of the tribe of Valkyrie. It is a pleasure to have the Shapers among us again at last. I could not fail to notice the way Crowbar emphasized the word leader, or the lack of enthusiasm he put into saying the last sentence. Lack of enthusiasm, huh? I wish to learn more of this island and why it was abandoned. Deal with the now and the future. I leave it to others to worry about that past. You should talk to Learned Pinner. He points to the northwest. She loves your kind more than is safe. She will gladly share all of her limited knowledge with you. I was stranded here because of a large ship destroyed my craft. Who might do such a thing? I do not know. I can't believe anyone would attack a Shaper in the open and in a foolish way. Only a mad one would attract the wrath of the Shapers. In this, I wish I could help you. Such provocations cannot be good for anyone. Not even the wild serviles of Kazakh would do such a thing, I suspect. I do not think you will find the answer to that question here. You know where I can find a boat? I would like to help you, Shaper, but we are a trading people, and we require your help as well. There are ways you could assist us. Sometime you should speak with me of the dangers we face. Okay, what dangers do you face? Hunger, cold, rogue creations, and all the many perils you Shapers abandoned us to. I was for a moment thinking, then he says, "But you know something? We Serviles are not as foolish as you think. We can plan, we can trade. I can't help but notice you are lacking in supplies. If you would help us, if you would use some of your awesome Shaper power to aid us instead of crush us, I could provide you with useful goods, a fair trade. Does that appeal with you? What do you want?" The main road to the east passes south of Watch Hill. There's a road to the Fortress of Elara, the leader of the Awakened, and recently, almost overnight, the area has become infested with rogues. I suspect that something or someone is creating them. There are too many to be accounted for by random migration. Go there and remove the source, and we will pay you. Okie dokie then. For those of you in the know about this game, I'm not sure if who I want to side for. The Obeyers, the Awakened, or the Takers. It is a mystery. Only 3 mechanics. That's going to be a pain later. And here's Learn to Pinner. You meet a very old servile, one of the oldest you've ever seen. They're made to live a very long time, and this one is definitely trying to set a record. She's stooped and withered and must be well over 100. She sees you, she has to exert great effort to keep from breaking down. She's clearly overwhelmed with emotion. She stares up at you with awe, as if her god had stepped down to earth and faced her. Maybe it has. With a trembling voice, she says, "Welcome, Shaper. I am Learned Pinner. Welcome to my home. Welcome back at last." What? Why do you have the word learned in front of your name? It is a mark of respect for my people. I've been alive for many, many years, and I know much history. I'll share it with you if you want. Your kind has been away for very long. Why was this island abandoned? I do not know. Their kind left 2 centuries behind. They left behind us Serviles. They did not tell us why they left. I have an idea, though, where you might get a clue of why this island was abandoned. Okay, where? To the north of here, there is a large ruin. I think it was once a school where your kind learned their arts. Such a place would have a servant mind, and that mind might have been told more of why Sucia Island was abandoned. Go there and see if you can learn anything from the servant mind. Be careful, though. There are rogue creations in there. If there weren't, I would have gone and looked for myself. I found some very strange artifacts on this island. Do you know anything about them? You mean the canisters? The large glass cylinders with the glowing matter inside? I have some fragments of them in my back room. They were created by the Shapers before they left. I've never seen one of them. What are they? Man, my throat is not used to all this talking. We know that the Shapers made them here on the island. We Serviles do not use them. To do so kills us instantly. We tend to fear your Shaper creations. We don't do anything with them. I've used one. It changed me. It made me more powerful. Are they dangerous? I do not know. I see nothing unusual about you. Use more of them. I can look and see if I see change again. Okay. Goodness, all these books. Old ledger. Another old ledger. Budgets. Well, that's not very useful. There is some broken canisters. More broken canisters. Ooh, my goodness. let's head to the north. That's the direction we were pointed. If I can find the road north. Oh, Dreet. I do believe Dreet has a quest for us too. You had not thought the Shapers had made serviles with the capability to be this overweight. Maybe this breed of servile is different. Either way, the servile really fills out her robe. She bows you notice she wears gold rings on her fingers and a necklace around her neck. Clearly some serviles are wealthier than others. Welcome, Shaper. I am Drita Vakari, recently of Penthal. You are from Penthal? Until recently, when I came here, I wished to join the Awakened. I was tired of the serviles of Penthal and their obeyer gibberish. We were made to serve, but we will do so no longer. You do not wish to serve? Why are you still called serviles? It was a difficult decision. It is our name. We did not know whether we should keep it. Finally we did. It reminds us of who we are and where we came from. But we on this isle, we will not be servants again. What sort of things do you own? Points to the door to the east wall. Oh, there is an artifact back there that we serviles can't use. It would kill us, but I suspect that it would be useful for you. For 300 pieces of gold, I will unlock the door for you. Let's see, what is my leadership at? Not nearly high enough to talk her into opening the door on her own. Leadership is sort of the general speech crafting skill, if you were wondering. High leadership is good for getting things done. But my leadership isn't very high. These two are just waiting in ambush. Yo, I should probably start the watch. I'm gonna guess 10 minutes have gone by already. Go watch. Oh, let's head north. We've got two things to do up there. Banded Woods. So we have to clear the aforementioned bandits from the woods. Hopefully I'm capable of such a feat. And we need to check out that school, which is on the other end of the Bandit Woods. Or Fiora. You missed. That's a lot of Fiora, though. Yeah, leveled up. See, now, since we leveled up, we have 6 skill points to mess with. I think we had 1 left over from last time, so fire shaping lets me make Fioras. Mental magic would be good if only for the unlock spell. Luck would be useful. Mechanics is extremely important. So are these. These are my main skills, so they're the cheapest to raise. These are my base stats, which are always good to have. Intelligence lets me increase my energies, which would be good for, in general, having more creations. Or having stronger creations, because it would give me more energy to dump into those. Also, what healing spells are over in shaping skills, so that's good. I don't really need any magic skills aside from mental magic. Well, let's just sit on these for now. We'll level up again here in a minute. Whoosh. Levels come pretty quickly early on. Ow. Finally got a hit off on me, huh? No, Deacon! You hit, but you didn't do no damage. Ouch. Okay, that kind of stung. Stop that. Ow. Use one of those healing pods. Wow, I didn't kill him yet. Maybe I should just stick with javelins. That one's booking it. Stop that. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to see. Back off! Oh, you bit him. Good job, Deacon. That is a melee creation, and he's probably stronger than I am. You hit me with one more fireball, and you are in trouble, young man. That was a big fight. See, we already 500 experience towards the next level. Don't really have a way to heal Deacon just yet. Massive ruin to the west. Fortunately, the entrance hasn't caved in. You could explore the inside. If you watch a rogue Fiora wanders out of the tunnel, ruins are probably infested with creatures. They are indeed infested with creatures. And there is the way in. Fighting on this obelisk has worn away completely. Well, that doesn't do me much good. Hello? Where does this go? To Rogue Wastes. All serviles beware. We don't go to Rogue Wastes yet. Oh. Ow. It's a bad guy. That was a very strong bandit. And ow. Now it's a very dead bandit. Stop punching me, you jerk. I will take your treasure in that dagger, because I wonder if I can sell it or not. It's been a while. Anyway, this is where the rogue serviles are hanging out. The bandit serviles, which I guess are rogues. All these serviles are rogues, technically. Aside from the obeyers. Oh! Ow! He threw a javelin at me. Ah. And Deacon is booking it. I don't blame him. I think I might be outmatched with these guys. Oof. Ow. Yeah, I thought so. I don't have enough health to stand up to them just yet. Which is why I saved before I went around the corner. Oh, there's still these guys down here. Hey. You're not allowed to do that. Wow. One shot. So, let's say we go to this building over here instead. How about? Area is red, which means we cannot travel freely through it. When they're green, we can. Even though it was built several centuries ago, it has been crumbling ever since. The traditional statues at the entrance immediately tell you that this building is. These are the ruins of a Shaper trading hall. Here, initiates were both taught and modified, undergoing the grueling tests and schooling necessary to master both magic and the creation of life. Though the statues are crumbling, the Shapers they depict wear the unchanged traditional garb of your kind. They hold their arms out in greeting, welcoming you to this place of knowledge. Now the school has been long abandoned by your kind. It is not completely empty, however, due to the snarls and growls of rogue creations. Instead of a place of peace and security, you have suspected the school is now quite dangerous. However, there is also likely a place to get valuable supplies and knowledge of what happened at this island. First, though, rebellious creations must be dealt with. Well, hopefully dealt with. I didn't have much luck with the serviles yet. They will come into line, but not quite yet. I can't deal with all those javelins. And Deacon is not doing so hot. He's about half dead, though, is the thing. Ow, you bit me. I stab you. This ruined lecture hall smells of dust and mildew and something else. The odor is slightly off, but you can't make this mistake the smell of fresh essence. Basins around here were once filled with various chemicals and solutions used and destroyed by the students here. Created, used, and destroyed by the students here. They're cracked and empty now. The vats of the West Tower are intact. Telltale steam rises from them. If someone placed essence in these vats, it must have been done recently. Otherwise it would have rotted away by now. Even from here you can see it's bubbling, fizzing, ready for shaping. There's probably a place to refill my health in here somewhere. See what it is. When you poke the body with the ladle, it stirs. It looks like a Fiora, but it's horrible and misshapen, as if someone tried to shape it but lacked the proper materials and knowledge. The horrible, sick, twisted creature immediately attacks you. What a jerk. 60 experience points for that thing. Also, you noticed the long turns between Deacon's turn and mine. That is because all the other creations on the map are taking their turns just patrolling. So we have to wait for them to move, although they move much faster outside of my view than they do. Ooh.